By the way, shout out to Moan because I just downloaded the TickPick app and ready to use it next year. So shout out to Sis. Shout out to Sis. What up, William? So shout out to Sis. I am now a part of the TickPick crew. As y'all can see. Oops. Don't want my information. But yeah. As y'all can see by one of the apps that I just downloaded. TickPick. TickPick. Shout out to Sis. Ready to use that next year, next season. Yep, I rewatched it on YouTube. I didn't watch the game. Normally I would DVR it, but yeah. But yeah. Oh right. Sorry. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 246. Welcome to the I don't want to say this line, but okay. Off-season edition of Birds of Broad Street with Simone Staley, One Trey Rock, Smitty Eagle, and your boy Cool Cat Connor. I just said off-season. God damn it. Let's salute Broad Street Nation before I get to the word of the day. I think we kind of know what that word is. It's everyone's favorite word nowadays. But it's not Cancun, it's something else. But we'll talk about it. Let's hope he did. What up, Lil G Griffin? What up, Darius? What up, William? What up, Hertz Goat 1838? Mike Green, shout out to you. Shout out to William again. Daniel. What up? Shout out to everybody. Salute the Broad Street Nation. Yeah, man. As always, y'all know what to do. Whether you're on my channel, whether you're on Simone's channel, whether you're on Smitty's, One Trey Rocks, and Birds of Broad Street Hardcore Sports, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, or comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel and all of our channels. The word of the day. The word of the day. The word of the day is over. Because the 2025 Philadelphia Eagles season is over. We'll see. Now, when it comes to yesterday's game, unless Smitty or Trey or somebody shows up, I'm not going to talk about it because that'll just piss me off. Okay? That'll just piss me off. So instead, what we're going to do is review the 2025 season. And trust me, we'll break down everybody. If you watched the Jalen Freaking Hurts podcast that I did earlier, you would know what I gave Jalen for his grade. But let me ask you guys, for the season, not just one game, because I know some of y'all like to do that. For the season, what grade would you give the Philadelphia Eagles for the season? For the 2025 Philadelphia Eagles season, not just one player, the season, what grade would you give the Philadelphia Eagles? Let's start there. For the two, not just Jalen, the entire team, for the entire season, what would y'all give the Philadelphia Eagles? Not Jalen, the whole team. That means Jalen, AJ, Smitty, Goddard, Saquon, the whole offense, the whole defense, the coaching staff. The 2025 season as a whole, what would y'all give? So we got Mike Green saying C minus, just like I gave Jalen. Okay. Marcus says C. TP says C minus. William said B minus. That's me nice. Darius says C. Y'all keep it on. What grade would you give the 2025 Philadelphia Eagles? If you told me last season, please, hey, especially what they did. But if you're talking about 2025, I'm with you. Close to a C. Close to a C. For some of these games, the defense carried us. Offensively, God, man. Why? This is my issue. Why hire Kevin? But I get it. You just came off a Super Bowl. But why hire Kevin Patullo? Like, why hire that man? You couldn't hire anybody else? Why did you hire that man? You could have chose anybody else. You chose him? That alone. That alone. That alone is a C. That alone. I mean it. That alone should give you a C. That alone. Right? Like, that alone of you hiring Kevin Patullo. Well, here, Mike Green, you're going to like this. If Nick Sirianni vouch for Kevin Patullo, hear me out, Mike. If Nick Sirianni vouch, if Nick Sirianni vouch for Kevin Patullo to stay, he got to go too. I'm not saying he will, but if he vouched for that man, if he goes to Jeffrey Lurie and Howie T and say, I need Kevin Patullo to stay, then son, you need to leave too. You need to leave too. If you go to Jeffrey Lurie and Howie T's office and you tell them those two who want to win, that's the thing. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, two people that all they want to do is win. You know? If you go to their office and say, either one of their office, then if that's the case, Mike, yeah. Offense was D. Pause. As a whole, offense, defense, special teams, coaching, C. Real ones are here. Shout out to Cactus Mom. Defense was B+. Okay, I'm with you there. Offense, I'm close. Yeah, but Alex, as a whole, what grade would you, Alex? Exactly, Alex, as a whole. Yeah, Alex, as a whole, what grade would you give the entire team? So you gave offense a D. Pause. You gave the defense a B+, and you gave a special teams B. So as a whole, same pause. What grade would you give the 2025 Eagles? I said C-. The defense, get a B. I'm with y'all. Defense, B+. Special teams, I'll say D. Offense, D. Pause. Offensive coaching, D+. As a whole, yeah, I'm with you right there. See, I went lower. I said C-, but I'm with you. Because how? You got Jalen freaking Hurts. You got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley. The best offensive line in the game. And that's what you do? And we got to, listen, the offensive line, and trust me, we'll talk about what the goal is for this offseason. Yep. But I also agree with you, Alex. C. I'm close to where you are, though. But we got to have a talk about this Lane Johnson situation. We got to have, Lane Johnson is out. Now, granted, the offensive line, I swear, man. I think the reason why, Mike, is because last year he rushed for 2,000 yards. But that's just me. I think he rushed for 2,000 yards. And that's wear and tear to your body. But that's just me. Yeah, man, because think about it, Mike. You rushed for 2,000 yards last year. And by the way, to all the players out there, I may be mad at y'all, right? I may be mad at y'all, right? Yes, I'm even mad at Jalen, but that's still my quarterback. I may be mad at y'all, but I'm not that mad at y'all because of last season. If the last season, let me tell y'all something, y'all. If last season never happened, oh, 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 if last season didn't happen, oh. Yeah, I know. I was muted. I had a phone call. I was saying, Cactus Mom, if last season didn't happen, man, it would have been an even lower grade. I'm just telling y'all like it is. If last season didn't happen, it would have been an even lower grade. Exactly. Yep. Is it and to be honest with y'all, and I'm gonna be real, I'm kind of glad it's over because of that right there. Because that right there. We won a Super Bowl and it was hard because everybody, like you said, Alex, remember we played until February and two O linemen had surgeries with very little recovery. And that right there is kind of why I'm thankful that it is over. Am I still mad like y'all? Please. Please. Like who you telling? You have no idea. Mad is ain't even the word. But I thank them. I thank the Philadelphia. I thank these players because I would be a lot more mad. I would have been right, Cactus Mom, if we didn't win that Super Bowl last year. Oh, it would be Mike Green type of mad times 10. Hi, I'm Paul. Exactly. And here's the thing, Eagles Nation. Thank you, Cactus Mom. Exactly. If we didn't win that Super Bowl, oh. So, as much as this season sucked, and it did, I'm appreciative to the Philadelphia Eagles because of the Super Bowl. Because trust you me, if that Super Bowl didn't happen, yeah, I believe, please, we'll be back. Let the 49ers and the Rams and the Bears and the Seahawks have their fun. Y'all better not lose. Exactly. Y'all better not lose. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all better not lose. You Killy. Not you, Cool Cat. But if you remember, I called out that O-line. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Family business. Family business. Yeah, you did, Alexander. Mike. Yeah, you did. So, and we gotta have to have a talk about the Lane Johnson situation too. We're gonna have to have a conversation about the Lane Johnson because how in the hell one guy out and you can't do shit? In the words of my sister. Y'all explain that to me. One guy out and you can't do shit. Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't get that. One guy out and you can't do shit? Someone explain that to me. Getting rid of the OC won't be enough. It's going to be the same year with a healthy O-line. The only way things will change is if you get rid of. Well, I ain't going too far on neither one of them. O-line needs to be addressed. Yeah. Yeah, Bryce Huff got his last laugh. Yeah, Alex, but we need, because one guy, that's my issue. I love Lane, but one guy? Really? That's all I'm saying. YouTube. That is crazy to me. One guy. Not two guys. Not three guys. One. Yeah, I'm with you. Hurt stays, but Nick Sirianni got to. And then. Yep. What up, Rock the Artist? Hurt stay. Yeah, Jalen ain't going nowhere. Nick Sirianni, on the other hand, and I'm going to say this. Nick Sirianni had better do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But this is my thing with Nick Sirianni. Of course. This is my thing on Nick Sirianni. Yep. We need that kind of fame this upcoming season. And we'll talk about this off season. We got a lot to talk about. If Nick Sirianni vouch for Kevin Patullo. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Carter, Phillips. Exactly. Trust me. Alex, I agree with you. But again, let me say this about Nick Sirianni. If you do not get rid of Kevin Patullo, if Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman sends you to the office and they ask you, what we gonna do? Because that mother trucker gotta go. And you say, maybe we should keep Kevin Patullo. Then this is what I need for Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman to do. If Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman sends Nick Sirianni to the office, ask Sirianni, what's the game plan? And the game plan is Kevin Patullo, this is what I would do. Nick Sirianni, you and Kevin Patullo, get the stepping. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, you and your butt buddy. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Sweet potato. Bye-bye. See you real soon. If Nick Sirianni goes into Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman's office and say, let me keep Kevin Patullo, then Jeffrey Lurie needs to be like Martin. Jeffrey Lurie needs to be like Martin. You go right to the door. This is what you do. This is what you do. By the way, get them likes up, get them subscribers up. Moan, Trey, and Smitty all said hi, by the way. They all said hi. Let's get them likes up. Likes up, y'all. You go right to this door if you're Jeffrey Lurie. If Nick Sirianni says, let's keep Kevin Patullo, you go right to your door like Martin and say, you know what? Kevin Patullo, Nick Sirianni, get the step in. He might. Yeah, at least it's over. Now, again, only if yeah, I agree. Any chance? I think Deuce Staley. We'll see about Deuce. All right, we got to get a notification about Kevin Patullo. We got to get something like because you can't sit there and you can't sit there. It is 8:18 right now. The final wild card game is just started. You can't sit there. It's already 1st and 10. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. And I don't see no notification about Kevin Patullo. Nothing. Like, what the hell is the notification at? I should be getting a notification or something. And I agree with this. If you're bringing in a new OC, exactly, he has to have complete control like Vic Fangio. And also, here's another thing I'm going to add to that. Yeah, give it some time. Hopefully tomorrow. I hope it's tomorrow. The second this game is over, the second this Steelers and Texans game is over, I better be getting a notification first thing in the morning. But for me, my offensive coordinator needs to be somebody that don't need a head coaching job. It needs to be somebody that does not need a head coaching job. That's my OC. That's my position. You don't need a head coaching job. So I'm going to ask y'all, let's talk about it as we review the season. If you guys have to pick an offensive coordinator for the 2026 season, who would it be? Who's your pick? Because we got one guy saying Frank Reich. Who's your top candidate for offensive coordinator? Frank Reich. Reich wouldn't be bad. Who was that? Yeah, y'all gotta search that because I'm still at the shock mode. I gotta do some studying tomorrow. Y'all let me know. I'll be right back again. All right, let me see. I'm back, y'all. My bad. Okay, so who's out there? Josh McDaniels. But isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, we know. We know. Mike Green, we know. We know. Unfortunately, they're not getting rid of Nick. Nick Sirianni got to do a Doug Peterson style season for him to go. It, it, Nick Sirianni got to do a 2020 style season for him to go. Right. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Mike Green, of Nick Sirianni, but they ain't gonna get rid of him. He has to do a Doug Peterson 2020 style for that to happen. It has to be a Doug Peterson 2020 style. If y'all know that season, y'all know what I'm talking about. Right. Ooh. Right. That's the only way you get your wish, Mike. If it was a 2-foul, what a catch! What a catch! Yeah. Basically that, Mike. It got to be a Doug Peterson 2020 style. If y'all know that season, you get what I'm talking about. That's the only way. It gotta be I'll give you another example, Mike, and you might like these. It gotta be a end of the Andy Reid era or a Chip Kelly like season for Nick Sirianni to be fired. That's the only way. If he does that, then Mike Green, you get your wish. Mike Green, if Kevin Patullo comes back, then get rid of Nick Sirianni too. I'm with you. If Kevin Patullo comes back, then I'm with you 1,000%, Mike. Get rid of it. He better not. For my sanity, he better not. I swear to God, he better not. He better go to Cancun and hang out with the Cowboys. Jake, he got a lot. He got a lot of work to do as well. Exactly. You bring that fool back, Sirianni. You can go too. Simple as that. Yeah. I'm just saying, Mike, I agree with what you're saying. If Kevin Patullo comes back, Nick Sirianni, you can go too, pal. Yeah. Jake Elliott, man. Think about this, too. I want y'all to think about this. I wouldn't be as mad as I would be if Jake Elliott didn't miss that kick. It would have been 21. It would have been at least 20. At least 20. Exactly. 3rd and 11. And he missed it. So now they're about to kick a punt. I'm just saying, man, you know, shout out to Embiid. We got a lot of things to clean up this coming up this season, right? We got some Philly Bulldogs to sign, and Carter and Davis and Dean, and I think Nolan Smith. We got Jalen Phillips. We got Dallas Goedert. We got some pieces to sign, man. Then we got the draft. We're like, what, 20 million under or over the cap? We got a lot of work to do. Blankenship. Yo, I want to know from y'all. Part of me wants to sign him, but then you also got John Campbell. What y'all think of Dean? I like talking to the people. What y'all thinking of Kobe Dean? We don't even use Quez Watkins. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, I want Dean back too, but it depends, man. It depends. If we can get a good price, exactly, but I don't know. Yeah, it depends on the price. That's the thing. Because hold on, let me go to over the cap. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go. Let me do something real quick. Over the cap, Eagles. Allow me to show y'all. Yeah, I know. We're still waiting on that. Let's go to over the cap. I didn't ask for that. Thank you. Yep, you got some guys that needs to be signed. 5th-year options. The cap space we have under the cap wizard. Nice catch. DK? DK? Yep, DK. We got 20,000, 20 million. We basically got this much over the cap. Cap space. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. Let me move this out of the way so I can talk to y'all real quick. That's the thing. Y'all, we got some. That's why losing this game hurt. Because now you got some decisions to make. Yeah, we'll see. Because that's why losing this game hurt. Because now you got some decisions to make. And not a lot of time to do it. You know? YouTube. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Because again, like I said, Philadelphia Eagles got some decisions to make. And not a lot of time to do it. So, all right, y'all. I don't want to keep y'all, because I know a game is on right now, so I'm not going to keep y'all waiting. So my final thoughts is this. As I end the stream. I get it. This season. Gainwell is a beast. Yep. This season was not what we expected. Right? It was not what we expected. The only reason why I'm not as mad is because if last year never happened, I would be like y'all right now. I would be like y'all right now. But the fact that we did it is the only reason my sanity big simple. Yes, we're both in Cancun. But you're on the other side of the beach with the Cowboys and the Giants. The Eagles, it's like me and this flag. You see how far that flag is? You're way over there. Far, far, far away from me and Jalen and Simone and Smitty and Trey. You're way over there in Cancun. Okay? You're way over there, Big. Okay? You're on the other side of the beach in Cancun. You're on the other side. You're with the Cowboys and the Giants. The Philadelphia Eagles just got there, and we just chilling. We enjoying the sun, the beaches. It's like children. Y'all children to me. Y'all little kids. Daddy, Daddy, I want some ice cream, Daddy. Daddy, I want a new toy, Daddy. Take me to Disney World, Daddy. Daddy. Why would I pass you popcorn? Pass me popcorn. I'm chilling with the Kansas City Chiefs. Me, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes is talking about what they're going to do next year. Round 3 or round 4. And then here comes Big Simple and the Commanders talking about popcorn, and we're doing the Norbit. How you doing? You know the Norbit. Rasputia. How you doing? So, let's prepare for the off season, y'all. Let's prepare for the off season. Yeah. Well, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes chilling, talking about what plans that are they going to have for next season to bounce back from this. Here comes Big Simple and the Commander fans up here talking about popcorns and stuff and how JD5, I got 5 on it. And then we're looking at them and saying, in the words of Rasputia, how you doing? And Big Simple know I'm messing with him. So, all right, y'all. I wasted long enough rambling, talking, all that tacky bougie. But my final thoughts is simply this. We have every right to be mad. We have every right to be upset. We have every right to be pissed off. Yeah. Right. But next year we'll be back. Yeah, you know I'm messing with you, Big. Next year we will be back. And you can book it, print it, and everything. You, me, Jalen, and Bree. Look at him. Look at him. Jalen, Bree, you, and your boy, and the rest of Eagles Nation will be back and better than ever. So shall it be written, so shall it be done. And yeah, I'm still walking out of here with my Eagles gear on. That's another thing. One more thing, Eagles Nation. Don't be embarrassed to rock your gear. Don't be embarrassed to rock your gear. If a Cowboy fan or a Giant fan or a Washington fan or any other fan that got eliminated before the playoffs, and any of them run their mouth, you let them know it's still Fly Eagles Fly and it's still Go Birds, kid. Don't be afraid to rock your gear. I know right now, don't be embarrassed. I get it. We got eliminated. We in Cancun. Looking at Commander fans like, how you doing? Rock your gear. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Rock your ish. September will be here before you know it. And whoever is our week 1 opponent, remember this. Whether it's the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, win, lose, draw, you're always, even if you're Big Simple and the Commander fan, remember, how you doing? You're always welcome to Broad Street. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of the playoffs. Content coming out the gym. Rock your gear to ma. Big Simple, how you? In my Rasputia voice. And the lights, how you doing? And for the 2025 NFL season, we say lights